Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a little makeup collection, and just to start off I want to say that my makeup collection isn't the biggest, but it's not small either. It ranges from totally different products. They're from high-end, drugstore, and even in between. So yeah, if you haven't seen before, I'm Amy, and it would mean the absolute world to me if you can go ahead and subscribe down below and click that notification bell so you never miss when I post. I have my hair in this little, I think, bun thing, I don't know, but it was cute. So yeah, let's just go ahead and get started. So let's go. So to start off, this is just what it looks like just as an overview. So let's go ahead and get started. So to start off, this is where I keep my brushes, well, most of them at least. So this has mostly all my everyday face brushes, and they range from a different variety of brands and prices. So starting off, I just have some Real Technique brushes. And I gotta say, Real Technique brushes are my absolute favorite. They just glide on the face super well, and they're inexpensive. And over here I just have my all my eyeshadow brushes, and of course they range from different variety of brands. So here we have Anastasia, we have again Real Techniques, we have Morphe, we have Equal Tools, so it's just a big variety. Then I just have it on this little tray here, and my brushes are clean for once because they never look this clean, so I'm definitely going to appreciate them being this clean. Also, I just have this little, I don't know what would you call this little stand here, and it just has my see-through mirror, I guess you can say, and this little kabuki brush. So yeah. Moving right alongside, so just below it, I have this little drawer, and it contains most of my makeup in here. So on top, I just have my Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define foundations. I do have them in 2 shades because, of course, you can't go in the store and see what our shade range is, so I just had to pick up 2 just in case. And here I have my Too Faced Born This Way foundation. I usually am in the shade Golden Beige, but this one ran out, as you can tell, but I just keep it there because it looks aesthetic. Also, sorry, my cat's in the back kind of going everywhere, but I also have this Kiehl's Butter Mask. I don't know, it's just for lips, and I put this on in the night, and it makes it very, very soft in the morning. And I got this, I think my mom gave this to me, I'm not sure. Also up here I have this Cream Shop concoction. I guess it's just a Hyperglow oil, and this stuff is really good just underneath your makeup. And the last thing I have up here is this J-Cat Beauty makeup setting primer. I don't use this very much. I don't think I've ever used it actually, but that's what's in here. And back there I just have some eyelashes, and I don't normally typically use these, but when I do, they're for occasions. And in this first drawer, I just have a whole bunch of different products. So starting off, I have this Hoola Bronzer. This is a great everyday bronzer if you have medium to light skin. I'll open it just in a second because I have one hand. But I definitely do need a new one of these because I'm running out. I'm hitting the bottom of the pan, but I love this so much because as I said, it's just an everyday bronzer, and it just keeps you looking fresh and bronzed. Then I have this Physicians Formula Butter Highlighter in the shade Champagne. This is amazing if you have really fair to medium skin, because it just gives a really, really nice natural glow. Then here I have the Kosas Duo, I think it's a blush and a highlight, and this is in the color Velvet Melon, so I'm going to go ahead and show you what that looks like. You can even see me in the packaging, but it just looks like this, just a little blush. It's a corally shade, and it has a champagne type of highlighter in it, so I really like that. And I've used this a couple of times, and it's okay. Also in here, I just have this Amore USA So Chic Matte Shimmer Duo Blush in the shade Coral. And if I can open it, oh yeah, I can. It looks like this, and I don't normally typically reach for this anymore, but this is what it looks like. And also in that drawer, I just have this LA Girl Prep primer, and it's okay. I don't think I've used this in a while, but I kind of forgot how this applies. And I just have this little e.l.f. Blush. I don't really like this blush too much. It's not one of my favorites, and it doesn't really have a lot of product in it, I will say, but other than that, it's okay, I guess. So I'm going to go ahead and try and speed through everything just so it can be easier to show you. But in this little compartment, I have a LA Girl Velvet blush, and this one is one of my favorites. I don't know when the last time I used it, but it is a very good blush if you're just starting out. I have this Beauty Creations Like a Lipstick in the shade Angel. What else do I have here? I have this Kopari Coconut Lip Oil, and this is amazing if you have really chapped lips like me, because it just like gets off all the dead skin. And the last product I have in here is the Burt's Bees Lip Gloss in the shade Sunny Day. I think you can see it there, and this is a really nice pinky glittery lip gloss, but I will say that it does kind of stick, and it has that like sticky feeling, but other than that, it's really nice. In the next drawer, I just have all my mascaras and my eyelash curlers. So I have two in here. This is definitely my favorite. So yeah, I just have two. And here I have some eyelash glue by Kiss. This is my favorite eyelash glue. I don't know, it's like works wonders, and I will never use any other eyelash glue except for this one because it really does the trick and job. So the first mascara I have in here is the CoverGirl, the Super Sizer, and it's in the style waterproof. So I really like waterproof mascara, so I tend to reach for those more, and this is a really good non-expensive mascara, so definitely recommend. I also have this Grande Drama Intense Thickening Mascara with castor oil. It does have a really big applicator. I don't know if you can tell how big the applicator is, but it's very fluffy and has these like microfiber little bristles, and I really like it because it gets in there. So one of my favorites as well. I have this L'Oreal Paris Hydro Fudge Voluminous Carbon Black Mascara, and I don't think this is waterproof, or is it? Oh yeah, it is. It's waterproof, and I don't know how well it works because my mom gave it to me and it was kind of dry, so I can't really say like my full review about it, but I'm sure it works wonders. The next little mascara I have in here, and the last, is the Maybelline Total Temptation, and again, it's waterproof. And what I have to say about this one is it's kind of drying and it kind of flakes off, so I wouldn't recommend this one. And the last product they have in there is this ColourPop pomade in the shade Bangin' Brunette, and I used to love this shade, but it's kind of too dark for me now. So yeah, but it's a really nice formula. I like it a lot. And in these two drawers, the two last ones, I don't have anything in them except for like tweezing products, but that's pretty much it. So we're gonna move on to this side, the more aesthetically pleasing side and the more organized side. So in that little bag, I don't have anything in it yet, but I will fill it up once I have some products in there. Speaking of products, I have a lot of Glossier products coming on the way, but I did get this bag off of Shein, if you're wondering, so go ahead and link it down below, so don't you worry. But here, as I said, the more aesthetically pleasing side. So on top of this little 4-tier drawer, I have this NYX Bare With Me Hydrating Jelly Primer. I love this stuff, and it's super big. I've been using this for about like a week, I think, and all I have to say is really good things. It's better if you have, I think, more drier skin, because it is very hydrating, kind of like oily, but it sits in the skin very well. So I have this little lipstick holder, but I use it as like an all-around type of makeup thing. So I just have my two Born This Way concealers in the shades Vanilla, and I believe this is in the shade Pearl. Yeah, Pearl. And I have this little mini Smashbox lipstick in the shade, I don't know, what is this, Famous? And it's a really nice corally shade. And here I just have my two Glossier products, and I can't even speak, but I'm having I think 2 or 3 orders on the way, so I'm excited to try that out. But this is the Glossier Play, and I think this is, I actually don't even know the name of this. Is that bad? Oh my gosh. But I'm sorry, this is called the Night Shine, and it's just a highlighter concentrate, and it's very, very nice and dewy, and I love it underneath like small light foundations, if that makes sense, because it just peeks through a little bit. And here I have the Glossier Cloud Paint in the shade, I think Haze, yeah, Haze, and it's a really nice berry color, and it does like blend out beautifully onto the skin, so I really like that. In this first drawer, I just have most of my liquid lipsticks. Although they do like they're the same shade, they're not, I promise, but they are different brands and varieties. So starting off, I guess I can show you this one. This is an Anastasia Lip Gloss, I believe. Yeah, and it's in the shade, if this focuses, I can see. Wrong way. It's in the shade, oh my gosh, I can't even read. Sepia, I believe. Yes. Oh my god, I had such a hard time reading that. I'm so stupid. Again, I have another Anastasia liquid lipstick, and this is in the shade, if I could read it, it's in the shade Allison, and it's a really nice kind of plum shade. I also have some Kylie liquid lipsticks down here. I have NYX, ColourPop, and I believe MAC, so that's in this drawer. In this drawer, let's see, I have the Sweet Peach palette. This is an amazing palette if you're just starting off like doing makeup, because it's very light and it has a lot of different shades, as you can see. Very, very nice. Also in here, I have the Tartlet and Bloom palette and 3 sad keys for no apparent reason, but this is a very dark palette, I will say. I will try to open it. You can even see me in the packaging, but this is what it looks like. I'll try and show you in the light. It is kind of dark down in like the right corner, but it's nothing too bad. I've used this a couple of times before, and it is a very, very nice eyeshadow palette. In the next drawer, I have my 2 Anastasio palettes, and this first one is just the Modern Renaissance. I'm sure everybody has heard and known of what this looks like, so let me just open it really fast. So of course, it still has the little cover on it because I love just keeping them kind of safe and, you know, the way that it looks. And I haven't used this one yet because I gave my old one to my mom, so this is a brand spanking new one, but it just looks like this. The colors are amazing and they blend beautifully, so I love this palette so much. So the next palette that I have in there is the Soft Glam palette by Anastasia, and this one is really loved, but it is kind of cracked. I think that the formulas in this type of eyeshadow palette were different, but still very beautiful. I will try and press these pigments again because they are very, very lovely, and I don't know how they got that way. Probably dropped it or something, but it's alright, not too bad. So here in this little compartment, I just have all my lashes, well, most of them, and I just have like the packaging because I always like to see like what the lash names were just in case I want to order them again. Like this one, for example, this is from Kiss, and this is in the shade Boudoir, I believe, and I just have these dramatic looking lashes back here and some right there. So that's what's in here, it's just eyelashes. And back over here, I have the James Charles palette, if you can tell, and I'll show you just in a second how it looks. This is how the James Charles palette looks. It has a lot of different shade ranges and ranges from like the color of the rainbow, so there's a lot to choose from, and I have a lot of good things to say about it, so I love this palette so much. I also have this Morphe palette, sorry for my cat who just jumped, and I believe this is the 35V palette, and I'll go ahead and open it for you guys. This is what this eyeshadow palette looks like. It's very beautiful, has a lot of different shade ranges as well, and it is kind of a deeper type of shades, but still very lovely on the lid. And also back there, I just have all these little palettes. They're just very miscellaneous palettes ranging from e.l.f., this drugstore one, and I believe this is Makeup Revolution. So we're about to hit the end of my makeup collection, but here I have more face brushes. These are all washed because I washed them the other day just for this video, but they're all clean, and of course they range from different products. I believe this one is from Sally's if I'm not mistaken, I don't know. But yeah, that's in there, and in here I just have all my makeup sponges and all my beauty blenders. I have so many, I'm obsessed. But that is literally all of my makeup, and it's glory, very beautiful. I know this is kind of not the way I wanted it to set up, but it is still very like composed and easily accessible, so I like that. But that is all for my makeup collection. So that concludes this video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching my little makeup collection, and it is still expanding because I do shop a lot on Ulta and the Glossier website, but hopefully in the future I can go ahead and make an updated type of makeup collection for you guys. So I love you guys so much. Don't forget to subscribe down below and hit that little notification bell so you never miss when I post. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next time that I do post. So yeah, bye guys. Mwah. Bye.